Welcome back. We are playing more Origami Killer. I mean, Heavy Rain.
Even Mears, father of the kidnapped victim.
Alright, so we just rescued Ethan from the cops. And he's now being super depressed because there's a news story about him being incredibly dangerous.
I brought some food.
Yeah, why would they assume that he's armed?
That's okay.
Like, there's been no indication that the Origami Killer uses a weapon.
Why are you helping me, Madison?
That's true, but the Origami Killer does
nothing about
kidnap
me.
people.
That's
So-
true.
Could've been
They just
killed.
assume that, like, you can't do it unless you have a gun.
I don't know.
Well, I
guess it
imagine
just
it's
seemed
hard
like the
to...
right
I've
thing
never
to do at the
kidnapped
time.
somebody, mind you, but I imagine it's
You
hard to
needed help, I
kidnap
hope.
somebody without any tools.
Nah.
Or multiple people.
A child?
We're all over the news
Like,
reports,
that's
Ethan.
super easy.
Every cop in the country will be hunted.
You just, like, go up and talk to them. No, I'm not gonna go
They
through
say
this.
you're the Origami
Sure. You almost got me there.
Killer.
Damn it! Well, I better call back to the field office, say that we couldn't get it.
You're what, like 8 years of friendship? Like,
Unless you know.
almost got
You need
me.
to decide.
I've been an undercover
What have you
FBI
done?
agent for half my life,
What
Richard.
have you done?
I never asked you if you were a cop. That's. I usually do that with all my friends. Because, you know, they have to say it if you are.
Yeah, that's a totally true thing, and definitely not made up.
Otherwise, it's entrapment.
I sometimes have these blackouts.
So now we're learning the
I
backstory of
don't know
Ethan
what
that
I'm doing.
we already knew because
Yeah.
we played as Ethan
if
when he
I'm-
was having them.
Someone completely different.
I
only
wonder.
thing I remember
what would
afterwards-
happen if you played this game, but
It's the body.
you had different people playing as different
Body's
characters,
in the water.
and you didn't let them watch when the other people were playing.
Why are you hurt?
So, like, whenever Ethan was the main
Why were
character,
you in that
there'd
apartment?
be one
Ah.
person playing, and like then they wouldn't be allowed. I guess unless their character was in the scene, right? Because
Yeah.
I guess there's been scenes of multiple
He wants to
characters.
know if I
Makes
love my
sense.
son enough to save him.
I thought you were going to say, like,
Some
you could play as only one
knows
character
what
at a
Sean
time
is.
and go through the story.
Well, the only way to find
Mm.
it
And I was like, oh, that's Sonic Adventure 2.
Why can't you tell that to the police?
We already played that.
And tell them what? That I'm a schizophrenic who drowned.
No, but that would be
who has
pretty cool.
Kidnapped his own son. They'd never let me go, and I have to stay free to save Sean. I have no choice. I'm
So,
his only chance.
We've done 3 out of 4 of the Ethan
Sean is out
missions,
of
I
danger,
think, right? I
I'll
think there were
turn
4
myself
origami
in, but
things.
Not until then.
I thought it was 5,
5? All right, it might have been 5.
but that was definitely the third one.
Yeah.
You can't keep going
Is
like
Madison
this.
going to help?
You're destroying yourself, Ethan.
We'll see. I only get to control
Finding
Ethan at this
Sean
point.
is the only thing that matters.
Which means that her... It's weird because, like,
There has to be another way.
the implication of, like, sometimes you
Don't
control a
understand.
character and
Time is
sometimes you
running out.
don't.
Sean will be dead in
Is
a
that,
few
like-
hours. I have no choice.
How much is this his free will? Like, they're scripted to do certain things, and other things they get a choice, but, like,
Please, Madison,
it's not all one or the other.
leave. Forget everything that's happened. There is nothing more you can do for me.
So, like, how much... I don't know.
If
Do
you
these
wanna help
characters
me,
have free will?
leave.
No, because they're
No.
not real, Richard.
Because, yes.
Leave me to do
Thanks.
this on my own.
Thanks, Azure. Thank you for pulling me out of that. I was going into a hole there. How much of what I said was my own choice, and how much of it was scripted?
Probably all of it, but here's a good way of thinking about it. If you're trying to get like lost in the realm of like, are these fully scripted characters? Do they have any choice? Like, yes, they do. They actually have an infinite amount of choice, as much choice as any human has, because any human had that choice when writing their dialogue to begin with. But it's just it was already chosen, and this is more like playing back a movie than like real life. Okay, I totally missed. Was there anything in there?
No.
Okay.
It was really weird.
I'm just like, shit, did I miss something important?
Uh-oh.
Oh man, Ethan has a drinking habit. Luckily it's water. Are you prepared to kill someone to save your son? Oh shit.
Whoa.
Alright, straight up, I don't remember this. Was that gun there the whole time?
I don't know.
I think so. I think it was.
Okay.
I think it was in the box the whole time.
So the fact that he even, like, wants to do it, it's pretty messed up.
Well, it's one of those things, right? Like, you might know something or, like, logically think something, but when it comes to it... Oh, I just totally fucked up the piano. When it comes to it, like, you'll freeze.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You just, like... He's not thinking, oh, I gotta kill somebody. He's... Oh, shit. That was my
It's
left
okay.
hand. He's thinking, like, oh, I gotta save my son, right? Like, whatever the next thing is, I gotta go do it. Ah! 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 Ah!
I like the idea that he's bad at piano. Bam!
So I'm sure, like, somebody who actually, like, played this game on hard difficulty, like, those are probably all different buttons instead of just X0, R1, R2,
Yeah.
right? Like, it's only 2 different buttons and then a trigger. Each finger only has 2 buttons, but...
Your vodka, sir.
Thanks.
Oh, I was trying to figure out what kind of
Don't mind my
cup
face.
that was.
Uh-huh.
I was like,
Problems with
because
the
I
investigation.
saw like the edge of it, and then his hand was kind of wrapped around it weird, and I was like, is this like a... I was expecting like a big thick glass,
Not you.
and it had like
Big,
a little
thick
boot on the
glass
end,
of
and I was like,
Some
what?
evidence to that effect.
That's true.
It's just a Klein bottle
It
of
just
vodka.
doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
His psychological profile doesn't fit. Neither does the geolocalization. I can't see this father drowning 8 victims before
Right,
kidnapping
so
his
here's
own
the
kid.
real question. So he's wearing Ari right
Mars
now.
is not the
Yeah.
Argon
Is the
killer.
world that he's in a virtual
Stake my
world, or
life on
he's
it.
actually in a club? I'm guessing it's a virtual
who
world
is?
because he's talking to the
I
attendant.
haven't the
Yeah.
faintest
Like,
fucking
he probably
idea.
wouldn't have done if it was real. but
Maybe
we'll
you
see.
should review the evidence in your possession.
That's just what I was thinking of doing.
And then
Time for the big reveal.
swipe your hand, and
One
then they're all
last
gone.
thing, sir.
Your battery is running low.
Careful not to overindulge in you know what. It can be dangerous. Very dangerous.
I'm trying to keep a handle on it, but that's difficult.
I don't know if you know
It
what
gets
is
more
like
and more
VR
difficult.
goggles or the drugs. Because so far we
Right.
haven't taken
It'll
any
end up
drugs.
killing you if you're not careful.
I thought you did once.
That would be most unfortunate.
No, like there,
Oh, no,
there
you
was
just-
one scene, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, no, screw it, and I like tried to make it to the bathroom, and I don't know if I did, but then it cut to Ethan, and then I was okay, or this guy was okay, and like talking to Ethan later. So
Yeah.
who knows what happened in the bathroom?
Wait, so... Oh, okay. Now
Oh.
Ari... No, see, because now Ari is on.
Yeah, all right, so that was a real thing then. Ah, I was wrong. All right.
I mean, that's what I'm gathering.
Well.
But
Looks like there's
how
something
did...
new. The video recording from near the park on the afternoon Sean Mars disappeared. I doubt there's anything on it, but you never know.
I'm sorry, that line, the well, looks like there's something new, right? Like, why wouldn't he have been notified of new information?
Right?
He has to, like, go find it? Oh, okay, hang on.
I think that's a Camden.
Camden?
Yeah. As in, like, the city in New Jersey.
Ah,
So they worked really hard to, like, not say what city this was in.
Chevrolet model corresponding to the tire prints passed at 1602 heading for the park, when in the opposite direction at 1637. That could fit the time that Sean Mars disappeared. Could it be the killer's
Ooh.
car?
Probably. Like, what kind of question is that? It's like, hey,
mean,
look, this is exactly what I
See the
wanted.
driver's face.
well, it's one of those things, like, you have to prove without a doubt.
Yeah.
Right, like, is it possible it was just somebody who got turned around at that point in
The car
time?
was stolen. Let's see. A certain Jackson Neville was suspected of stealing it, but the charges were dropped. Not enough evidence.
Geoanalysis. There's just so much, like, random sci-fi tech that this guy has.
Right?
I think I just analyzed it,
You did.
but like it still had a thing around it. Oh,
Yeah.
I guess they all have things around it except for that video footage. Mm-hmm. All right,
But now you have that ID over there.
Yeah, this is actually kind of boring.
Yeah, it is.
Let's just like run through all of these options off camera.
Oh, that
And then
sounds
we'll come
good.
back after we've done everything.
Yep, we'll have solved the mystery.
We'll have solved the mystery, the game will be over, and then we'll thank all our viewers in the next episode. Till then, I'm Asher,
I'm Richard.
and we appreciate you.